wanting to drive them back. It's a short line out.
It's thrown deep to Jarvis. All Blacks come up and meet them pretty quickly. Ball bounces out the All Blacks way, but it was hacked back or dragged back by a hand. And so there's the first penalty of the game. Here's Chris Marsoe, one of two new caps in this All Black team today. Tialata in the front row. I've seen a couple of scrums. All Black scrum looks solid.
Yes, well, they're saying here, of course, that that's the perceived weakness of this All Black side is up front. I can't see it myself. I'd say the scrums would be an area New Zealand would have to back themselves in this game.
Meffin Davis, the Welsh hooker, scored a try in this game last year. He's got plenty of targets. There are four very tall players. Michael Owen is one of them. Good stuff here by the Welsh forwards. Now they're held.
Taken in by Reggie, come down.
And a turnover ball.
Very crucial. I saw Byron Kelleher pointing to the referee.
Mike Ruddock there in the centre. He's done wonders really with this Welsh team in the last 12 months.
Well, they've really got belief in themselves now. I mean, it's so different from 12 months ago when we came here. We had the impression that they hoped they could win, but they didn't believe they could. Now they do.
All Black scrum. Back on the inside to Umaga, looking for his support. He's got it from Marsoe. Ball channeled back nicely for Kelleher. Gets it off to Collins. Quick impasse to Chris Jack. And the All Blacks 10 metres out from the 22. Not releasing. The All Blacks not committing too many players there. Let's have a look. Just 4 players committed to that ruck. And Chris Jack didn't release.
Well, that's the area, though, that will be some concern. That's called the breakdown. And on that occasion, there was simply not bodies over the ball. Jack got isolated, and there was no support from. Have a look. Well, Collins is there on one side. There's no one on this side. The first man to arrive was Anton Oliver. That's where Marsoe needs to be.
Chance for the Welsh to get into the All Black territory for the first time in the game.
Nearly 7 minutes gone. Jack got in front of his man. All Blacks have won another one against the throw. Now Carter spins it wide to Smith. Quick hands required here. Now they get it to Miliaina. Running wide on the right wing side. And the All Blacks make a good 20-metre gain. And looking for quick ball again. Now it's with Carter again to Collins. Crowd hollering for obstruction, but there was none according to Chris White. Now Carter in pass forward. Just got overran a wee bit by Marsoe.
They're playing right on the line, though, right on that advantage line. Those runners, the last three, Tony, those last 3 runners have all been really flat, and that one was certainly in front.
You can tell these are two teams that haven't played for a while.
I think New Zealand will be pretty happy with the position they've won so far in this game.
Trapped in the back by Owen. Oh, he slipped. That's in the arms of Umaga. He hasn't got a lot of support, so he has to take it in. Michael Phillips not making the clearance. Now Kelleher. Here's Collins crunching his way in. Makes good ground. Now it's with Kelleher again. Oh boy, they're flat. Here's Carter. I think flat's being a bit kind, actually.
They were up offside, weren't they?
Yeah, Rokathoko. Let's just keep an eye on that Welsh defensive screen as Gareth Thomas goes back. And challenged by Rico Gear, and he gets a good kick away. The veteran Welsh fullback, the man who captained the Lions, remember, in the 2nd and 3rd Test matches. Well, they're playing the game very much like the Springboks did.
I was thinking exactly that. Yes, of course, the only game New Zealand has lost in recent times is against the Boks, and there was the rush defence, of course, up in the midfield. And sitting there at Cape Town, I was wondering whether they were getting a bit of licence from the referee. I certainly hope they don't get it today, the opposition.
One of the most pleasing features so far of the All Black performance has to be the scrummaging. That's 2 or 3 scrums now. Wales have managed to clear the ball, but they're very much in danger. of getting wheeled around and losing possession at scrum time, and if that continues, it's going to be a problem for them because they haven't really had clean scrum ball. In fact, their set phase ball hasn't been very good at all so far, Wales, and that's promising for the All Blacks.
Well, with Oliver back, it's an area that he's renowned for. Heyman, of course, the two of them together in Otago, and now with the mammoth Tialata. It's a big, strong, heavy front row, much bigger than the Welsh.
Oliver throws. Nicely dragged down by James Ryan. Flat pass. Umanga nicely dragged down in the tackle by Stephen Jones. Here is Tialata having a charge. Now it's Oliver straight up the middle. The All Blacks might have had a chat and said let's go straight up a couple of times, try and suck a few in. Here's Rico Gear, delays his pass nicely. Collins gets it back. All Blacks looking better here. Again, they're not committing many to the ruck. A lot of them standing out on this near side as Kelleher drags it out for Chris Marsoe. Tried to flick the pass up, and he was playing an advantage.
Get away from that ball. You slowed it down first.
And it's against Wales. So the All Blacks get their first penalty, and it wasn't an offside call. It was slowing down the ball at the ruck.
Yeah, they had a referees conference at the IRB this week, and that was one of the areas they were told to really crack down, and any repeat offenders they've been told to give them yellow cards.
Well, first little bit of exposure of the Welsh backs by New Zealand, creating an overlap on the far flank. Gear and Muliaina and Collins it was. This is the end of it, where the ruck was sent up. Yeah, I thought that ball came back too slow, and for a minute I thought, well, maybe there's not enough New Zealand forwards over the play.
First chance then, 10 minutes gone for Dan Carter to add to his 315 test points, averaging at just over 14 per test match. Here's his first kick of the day, and it's right on target, and the All Blacks have the lead by 3-0.
Oh, what a way to start, Dan Carter, because believe me, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of pressure here. There's a lot of emotion. The first kick of the night, so important for a goal kicker to slot it, for his confidence, his rhythm, everything.
It's such a weird atmosphere, Murray. The crowd, some of the sting's been taken out of the crowd, but the fact that the All Blacks have really dominated territory and possession early on, and now it's just a weird, surreal, echoey feeling inside this building. Well, you called it a building, wouldn't you?
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? 98% of territory in New Zealand's favour.
74,000. The All Blacks with 98% possession. Kelleher, a long pass to Carter. That's nicely worked, but Thomas is in good position. Rokofoko's coming up. Nice straight line here from the All Blacks. Chip and chase by Thomas, and he manages to get Kelleher to knock it on. Playing an advantage here as Morgan has it. Now Wales getting the ball for the first time. He's got the arm out, Chris White, as Phillips gets it off to Jonathan Thomas, the flanker. And the advantage is over. Shane Williams, so dangerous. Duncan Jones, one of the two hair bears in the front row. Wales still in possession. Now Stephen Jones gets it off to Thomas. Now Jarvis. Spot tackle made by Conrad Smith.
Yeah, there it is.
And the ball tidied up, and he wants to give the ball to Wales.
I don't know about that.
Not sure why.
I don't know about that.
All this on the floor, scrum down.
Umaga was outstanding in defence. Then he wrapped up the ball carrier, Jones, another Jones.